Hi guys and welcome back to my channel. So today I am back with another video and I'm going to be doing a little bit of a different video today that I don't normally do on my channel. I'm going to be doing like sort of like mystery sort of videos, mostly ghost paranormal related. If that's not your thing, then feel free to not watch this video, it's up to you. I mainly find them interesting. It's not like I believe all of them, I'm just really nerdy at heart, to be fair. And I just thought, you know what, this is my channel and it's something that I kind of want to do and want to explore, so I'm going to start to do these sort of videos on my channel. Obviously I am going to be doing all my other related videos, so I'll still be doing like makeup videos, I'll still be doing dorky videos, random videos. Don't worry, these won't be up all the time, but I do upload 3 times a week. Just a reminder that if you aren't subscribed to my channel already, then feel free to by hitting that subscribe button, and also feel free to give this video a big massive thumbs up if you enjoy it. And without further ado, I'm going to get into this mystery video. I'm going to fix my light. The light is not fixable. Is that better? I feel like it's better. I don't know if it's better, but personally I feel lighter. I recently researched this because I was watching one of Shane Dawson's video and this was included in like one of the like most haunted places. I was watching it because I was like really interested in it, and then I found this case study and I was like, oh my god, this is so interesting, because it's just like, it just kind of blew me away. I don't know how long this video is going to be because, to be quite honest, there is basically no information about this whatsoever. I had to scroll the internet for literally an hour trying to find all the information that I've got. But I'm going to be telling you about the GONJIAM Psychiatric Hospital, and it is located in South Korea. And it's in Seoul, and it's been called one of the most haunted places in South Korea, and CNN also named it one of the most freakiest places in the world. It's also a 40-minute drive from Seoul, so it is really close, and it is located in a suburban isolated residential area, so it's kind of like in the middle of nowhere basically. That's what I got from it. Over the years people have reported supernatural goings on there. Obviously, like, how true you believe this is up to you, or if you just find it interesting, then there we go. It's now an abandoned hospital, so it was like a psychiatric hospital at one time, and there was a non-supernatural reason for the hospital closing, which is actually said to be true, and it is because economic problems, and also there was a problem with the sewage disposal system. Also, I read that the owner had no choice but to leave the psychiatric hospital and flee to America, I believe he fled to, and this was all going on in around about the 1990s. Left no documentation whatsoever, so the hospital was just left completely abandoned. The hospital is currently closed to the public, as like I mentioned, it is abandoned. However, many people have been known to go and explore there, you know, people who are probably a little bit like me and a little bit nosy and like exploring like abandoned places and that sort of thing, so they've gone to have a little explore, see what kind of supernatural goes on there. However, many people that have gone there have described that the hospital was probably left in a rush because everything is literally still there. So they still have like beds, mattresses. Apparently I read somewhere that there's like broken windows everywhere. I don't know if that's from people trying to get in and explore, but it just seems like a little bit like something happened there suddenly for everyone to literally have to leave. For me, I think it's probably a little bit deeper than the sewage disposal system, because surely you'd get people out and then take the rest of the furniture out, I don't know, rather than just like leave it completely like dead and abandoned. There are claims that the original hospital closed in 1996. However, most sources report that it closed sometime in the 1990s, so this didn't even happen that long ago. However, people have their own supernatural reasons for why the psychiatric hospital was left abandoned. There had been claims for 10 years prior to its closure that patients and doctors were just randomly dying. They would be found dead in their bed, they would be found dead on their desks. I don't know how true this is, but quite a few like sources that I read it from did mention that that sort of thing had happened, but they're not sure if it's just like hearsay. Many people also claim that there was also a mad doctor that was at the hospital and worked at the hospital. Apparently hideous experiments took place in that hospital, which is why people think that it's kind of like haunted, because Apparently there were a lot of human rights violations that happened at that place. However, there is no like public knowledge of this or evidence of this, so once again this is just people kind of talking and having their own opinions on this. Main reason why the hospital is said to have had many human rights violations, once again it's just speculation, but a lot of people believe that that is because the psychiatric hospital was understaffed and underfunded, so they just kind of like had these people come to the psychiatric hospital and they just treated them like dirt. They didn't really know what to do at that time, and before that time a lot of stuff like that was going on at these kind of hospitals. It's not just in South Korea, it's also worldwide as well. This is the thing that like makes me most confused about this whole situation. So we have like all this speculation about it being haunted and about people randomly dying, but obviously there's no proof for that. It's just been speculation. It's just been a rumor that's kind of like gone around, but it's quite a strong rumor, so take it how you want. But one thing that genuinely confuses me about this story is that a lot of the locals purposely make it either hard to find the psychiatric hospital, give people wrong directions, or just refuse to tell them where it is at all. Something so shady about that. Like if literally someone asked me where my local church was and it was abandoned, I'd be like, it's down the road. So why, unless something happened there, paranormal or not, I am convinced that something went on in that place. Many people believe that the reason why they don't give directions is because it's such a close residential area. The people who live there and have lived there for like 20 years probably know the real goings on there and don't want people to go there. Regarding like what people have found when they've gone to explore the place, they have found that some paranormal activity goings on. Once again, take it how you want, believe what you want. I don't know how much I believe this because none of this has proof, but many people have been spotted running frantically out of the abandoned hospital and scrambling out of windows. I mean, to be honest, if there was something abandoned and it was like a cat there, I'd probably run out and be like, okay, this is a little bit freaky. Many people have also claimed to hear moaning and screaming and the linger of past patients, which if there had been like weird experiments going on and people had died from those weird experiments, then maybe the spirits came back and that's why they're like screaming and that sort of thing. Once again, there's no evidence for it, so I don't really know how much I believe this. The thing that gets me once again is just how shady the residents are. Like, I don't get it. It's also said that it's pretty easy to get into the hospital and many people have gone to explore. Many people have said that it's an amazing place to do like photography because it's so abandoned and because all the furniture is still there. The hospital is said to have had many floors and it's claimed that the ground floor is meant to be like the eeriest floor of them all. Also said to be the darkest floor as well. I don't know, like that is all the information that I have literally found, and to be honest, part of me is like, I don't believe it because there's no evidence, but then another part of me is like, well, why are the residents being like not telling anyone where it even is or not wanting anyone to find this hospital? Really, it's up to you for your own interpretation, but I just found this case like quite interesting, mainly because of the whole residence thing that's going on, and looking at the pictures it does also look a little bit spooky and it is really, really abandoned. So that was my first mystery sort of case study. I will do longer videos in the future, but this is just one that I personally found and I was like, I kind of want to share this one because not that many people have talked about it. CNN have reported it as the freakiest place in the world and it's said to be the most haunted place in South Korea. I have never really heard about this one before, so I thought I wanted to do one that's a little bit less well known for my first one. We'll be doing more of these because I do find them really interesting. Feel free to come to your own conclusions about what you feel about this case study and leave them in the description bar below because I'd love to hear your thoughts. If you did enjoy this video, then feel free to give it a big massive thumbs up and also feel free to hit that subscribe button. If you haven't already, make sure you do also tap that bell down below so you are notified every single time I post a new video. I am going to be posting more of these hopefully every single Monday. Like I mentioned, I do post 3 times every single week, so it won't just be these videos. So to make sure that you are notified every single time I post a new video, then tap that bell. Once again, thank you so incredibly much for watching and hopefully I'll see you in my next video. Bye!